Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. Well, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to start this game. It is caught left side. Picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Penix now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
The 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Mooney downfield, and he has it. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 12-yard line.
They'll run it here with... Hit! The ball is out! And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Milton now. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's brought down. They spot this one right at the 20.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
19 sight, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nakua here, he's got it! Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown! One splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix now. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Penix on 1st down. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Penix yet again.
13-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Penix on 3rd down. That's brought in by Mooney. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Working quickly here.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
And again, it's Penix. Got a man, it's London. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Penix is going to throw again. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Penix here from the gun. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready! Motion, motion! Pass the 6. Ready!
From the 42. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ramp all 80. 19 Tiger.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. To the house, touchdown LA! The Rams now lead by 10. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. To the sideline, it's secured by London. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points.
And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. We'll get it at the 9. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 8. Got Panther 60. Panther 60. Street.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where he's got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Milton back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Get it? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. Rig alert.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Have him gain about a handful there. Finds Diablo there on the tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Third and 4 coming up now.
Warriors 70. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneers. Cap 60. Cap 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. He connects downfield. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Give to Williams from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Milton. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
So some quick math up here in the booth. 2 points on the safety, another 3 on the ensuing field goal. Not a bad series of events if you want to be the ones that control the momentum in the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jerome Baker has it. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Fits it through the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
60 by 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Now Milton to throw. Jump on, caught by his back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the move, headed right. There's another one to Williams. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar night. Touching 18.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Milton. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
19 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw it again. It's an LA touchdown. The Rams get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch the lead to 23. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air as they're running the comeback. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. The final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Makes the grab in bounds left side. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Let's go now.
They go play action on first. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19.
Milton now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Penix on first down. Hits him on the out route. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. It's Penix yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
On first down, here's Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11.
Penix is going to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. And that means 3rd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons trail by 23 now.
Falcons 10.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Hunter on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Milton. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
18, Dragon 60. Cup 19, 70 Rangers, 70.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Wow, wide open here, complete. Touchdown, LA! The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Penix now on 1st down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
On 1st down, here's Penix. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Penix to throw again on 2nd. Locked his one deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
a gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Again, Penix to the air. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If it helps set his target up, to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down from the red zone. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and fun. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 10 now. Buying some time left. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We've got a stoppage now for an injured wide receiver. That's Michael Pittman, who they're out attending to after the play. On first down, here's Hunter. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throw on 3rd down. Nakua here. He's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Giving this to Hunter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Rig alert. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. Here we go. 19, 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to pass it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams put up even more points in a win. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible. flexible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
On first down, here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
It's Penix yet again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Penix is going to throw again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take 7 points off the deficit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up second down.
Cougar 19. Rush in.
From the gun, again to Hunter. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
19 Lions. Cougar 19.
To throw, Milton. Short pass brought in. Juke the defender. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Caught near the pylon. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
He has it on the QB sneak. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Warriors 70. Go.
Milton back to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. The 50. The 30. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in enemy territory.
One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over.
You wanted something to save. You wanted something to tame.